Alright guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to make the Squirtle, the last of the Pokemons in this group that I mentioned earlier. And the reason why it's going to be the last one for now is because these are the three most popular Pokemons that I push to the kids, and it's the most that people can accept and they like. So I showed you the Pikachu. I showed you variations of Pikachus, the very fast, quick one, especially for line work. And in line work, you're limited to designs. So for you to just make a quick Pikachu, that's awesome. But if you do more work-based, where you're at restaurants or at parties and events, and you have a little more time between the 3 to 5 minute gap for designs, you can do the Pikachu, the Squirtle, and the Charmander. And that will set you apart from everybody else. So that's a good thing as well. Pretty much most of the time, that's what I push for, and they're okay with it 100%. You have those one kids that want that special Gen X, Gen Y, and whatnot. That's all crazy and everything. But if you don't have the time, you can't do it. So it's just best you just say, I only can do those three, or give them a Pokeball and say it's in the Pokeball. You can work around it. And I'll put a light in it too as well if I have to, so that they say it's in there. So they're cool with that too. It's an out. So get your balloons ready. We're going to make this Squirtle right now. So let's go. Okay guys, so we're going to make the cartoon turtle, or what we call Squirtle. You're going to need about 5 balloons. 2 of them are rounds, so 5-inch rounds. I prefer, this is a brown 5-inch, and whatever blue you use, you're going to use 2 260s of this blue too, because this is the face of the Squirtle, so you're going to need 260s as well. So we're going to blow them up, and the brown is the shell, so it's just quicker and easier to make. So we're going to do like a duplex if you're into decor, but I will tie this up first because you have to tie this one up too. Blow this one up, and we're going to duplex these. So I have this one squishy because I'm going to do a sidewall bubble right here as well. So I'm going to lock these 2 in. Oh, so if you don't know how to do a duplex, all I do is wrap it around twice, and then I just tie it, and then that's that. It's done. Okay, so now it's locked in place. So that's a quick way of doing a double knot. So you're gonna need this. Now I use a yellow 260, and this is gonna be the front of the shell. Oh, actually you're gonna need another one. Sorry, you're gonna need another brown 260 as well. So I'm gonna grab a brown 260. So here, I'm gonna need a brown 260. Actually gonna need one more balloon, so sorry. So you're gonna blow up. And you could use a scrap one because you're only going to use a small amount. And we're going to duplex the yellow and the brown. Okay. All right, and so what we're going to do a quad now with the 260 and the 2 brown balloons. So all we're going to do is a quad, lock them in. I'm going to bring the front down on the brown and do a sidewall bubble on this side right here. But before I do that, I just want to measure. I usually just do a 4-finger hands width because I've done it so many times. So I do a 4-finger, make a bubble here, and then I use my ring and my pinky to hold it in place. And also because I'm going to do a sidewall bubble here, so I need all the hands I can use to do this sidewall bubble, especially when you are not familiar with doing sidewall bubbles. You're going to need as many opposable fingers and all that. I'm going to do a sidewall bubble not here in the back, but more about 1.5 inches over to the left. So I go about right here, and then I just roll about right there. So I'm going to just grab it, squeeze it, because remember I softened the mocha brown. So we soften it, and then I just twist it, make a small sidewall bubble. And because I'm having this here and this here, now I'm just going to bring it close together and then lock that bubble in with the yellow. And then I rotate it now once, a couple times. So that we have that right there. And then I bring this guy back up but I know it's a 4-finger bubble because it's the same size. You want the same size as this one because it's just the front of the shell. So I do about 4-finger bubble, and then I just lock it in, wrap it around between the quads. And so you're about right here now. You can kill the yellow, but I'm not going to kill the yellow just now because I need to put hands and feet right now. So we're going to use another 260, which is the blue of whatever the head is. So we're going to use a blue 260. Well, this is a pale blue. And I would do about that much. And you could choose between the hand or the feet. I'll do the feet because it's quicker. So to make a quick feet, all I do is a bubble here, about a 1/2 inch bubble, maybe even smaller, 1/4 inch bubble. I do a loop twist, which is about 3 inches. Just do a loop twist, lock it in, and then grab this end of the nozzle and then wrap it. So it kind of looks like a pinch twist. Just a faster way of doing a pinch twist. And I'm gonna bend the knees a little bit, do a shock twist to bend it. And then about right here, I'm gonna make that bubble. And I'm gonna lock it in where that round is. So we're just gonna slide it in, lock it in, cross the feet. And we're gonna reverse what I just did for this leg for the opposite leg. So I'm gonna do a shock twist to give it a leg look. Make a loop twist. Make a bubble. And then I'm going to cut about right here because I want a little bit of slack so I could wrap this bubble as a pinch twist. So I kill that. Tie that. And then I'm going to wrap it around. I'm going to have that pinch twist look as well, just to keep symmetry on both ends. But if you don't do the pinch twist, that's fine. You can just cut the ends, but it's still going to have some look, but it's okay. Okay, now that we got this done. Oh, I also have that leftover balloon, that leftover piece. We're going to blow this one up. You don't have to use this leftover one. The other balloon, you could do the same thing too as well, because what you're going to do with the other balloon is either you're going to do the tail of the Squirtle. To be honest, sometimes I forget it and I save a balloon that way, and the customers don't even know that because they mostly care about the face and the body, so they know it's the Squirtle and it's the front view. The tail is just a little added feature. Sometimes I do forget it. Just fair warning. So this balloon, I'm just going to blow it up, the leftover balloon. And just have it about 2 fingers of tail. I even soften it. And I'm going to cut the leftover to make it more of a snippet. And Squirtle is a baby, kind of a baby Pokemon, so you don't have to worry too much of how making nice arms. That's what before I used to make the arms similar to the legs. I stopped doing that now. I just do a little shock twist. And so the arms is like this right here. And then I just do about 4-finger bubble. And I'm going to slide it through between the yellow, the 2 yellows and the brown. Just slide it right through. So what I do is I actually wedge my other hand. You see my middle finger right there? I'm just going to replace it with the green, the blue balloon. Put it in place. So you already see one arm right here, so I'm just going to match the same size of that to the other arm right there. And then I know it's a 4-finger bubble, so it's about right there. Make a bubble here, and then I just kill this part. And I'm not going to snap it because I have some small real estate and I need to tie it. So I'm going to use my trusty old scissors. There we go. And tie that part. Just to clean it up. Okay. So this is where I'm at right now. And now that I got most of the body parts, you could also do the tail as well. I could actually kill the yellow. And when I kill the yellow, I actually keep a lot of slack. So I actually kill it about halfway in. So I will save this. to make another Squirtle, because sometimes you have to make two, not one at an event. If they see this, they may want a second one. So always good to have that as spare, and this one too. So once I do that, I release it, and then I'm gonna wrap it around. And then to hide it, I just I run it down where the yellow front is. So I'm running the slack right here, running it down here, and just wrapping it around again. And then just feeding it in between the yellow to hide the thing. And I didn't even tie it up. I just wrapped it and tied it, because when you wrap it a lot, it can hold it in place. So now for this brown part, I'm going to squeeze it nice and tight. So it's basically, it's the base contour of the shell, which I like, because I do that also in my other turtle that will be in the links down below if you want to see what turtle I make normally. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around, and I'm going to wrap it around behind the arms and the feet. So I'm going to wrap it around, just have it snugged around the brown balloon. Nice and snug, but it's real soft. Because it's soft, it kind of tapers itself nice and tight. So I'm going to do that, wrap it around the arm, and I kill it halfway. Save this for later, for the second Squirtle you may most likely have to make at the event or restaurant. And then this one, it depends if you want to tie it. This one I'll tie, but you don't have to. And then I just bring it down, similar to the yellow balloon, the yellow scrap I did. Bring it in and just lock it in place, wrap it around. And that bubble, that brown bubble right there, I hide it underneath. So and so you have a Pokemon turtle, or a standing turtle. This doesn't have to be a turtle. This could be actually a human being. You can make him brown, and I mean a blush one, and make this look like a backpack. So you can have a kid with a backpack. This is an option, like I said. And we're gonna do one more for the tail. So you blow it up. You can blow it up halfway. And the quickest way I make the tail, I do 2 bubbles here. Bubble, bubble. The second one, I do a pinch twist. Then this first one, I use the nozzle and then just wrap it around. So I can make 2 pinch twists. This one I make a 2-finger bubble. Another 2-finger bubble. Lock it in between the 2 pinch twists. And then I squeeze this balloon nice and soft. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop around these 2 bubbles. So I'm going to wrap it around nice and snug. Because he has like a little end tail like this. It's like an end tail if you look it up. I'll pop a picture here. And then I just do a shock twist there for the rest of the tail. And then it's about a good 4-finger. And then I just kill the rest, but I want to have extra slack. And like I said, if you didn't have enough slack for the hand previously, you have another pair to make another one for another hand as well. So this is the tail part that I make. And then I just grab the Squirtle and I'm just gonna slap him in. You could slap him right here or underneath. It doesn't matter, they don't care. So what I do is I just grab the slack, wrap it around. So I put it underneath this time. This one I put it underneath right there and just wrapped it around. Get itself in place. And you have a quick design of Squirt. Now for the drawing. So for the drawing, I believe he has brown eyes. So I'm gonna need a brown, but that one's optional. So I always use, most likely 90% of my designs are with black and white. So it's good to invest a white pen just to make your balloons go to another level. Just FYI. For the Squirtle, it does have not a teardrop eye, it has like an arch eye. So I'm going to show it to you how I'm going to do it. Maybe you should go closer. Okay, so I'm going to make one. It's going to be like an arch or an upside down U shape. Okay, and then I bring it across. And then for that one, I make a circle here and a circle here, a line here. And then I fill in the rest of the area. And then I make a quick eyebrow. I just go over that like that. So you have one eye here. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So I just kind of repeat myself. If I'm off a little bit, I just go bigger. And then I don't like to make the eye like this because it kind of makes them cross-eyed. So I actually just do the same location of the eye. So I'm going to get rid of that. So I'm going to do the eye there. And I'm going to simulate the same, make a identical version for both eyes. That's just me personally. Eyebrow. So it might be a little off, but that's okay. Then make a quick nose. It's a quick nose right there. And then for the mouth, I just kind of like make a little happy face, but it's kind of a reptile happy face. So to make a reptile happy face, I go from here, I bring it down a little bit, bring it across, then bring it down and up, and then just reverse that. So it has that look. I don't know how that looks. It's hard to do it on camera, so kind of get an idea of that. So to add more value to it, of course, you would use a brown. So on the bottom, I'll make this brown. This part brown. And then for the white, I'd grab the white Eddings pen. And then this part where the circle is, I would actually make it a bigger circle. Bigger circle. Bigger. Okay. And then make a dot here, dot here, dot here, dot here. And you could also play around, make it a little sultry, a little cuter that way. Add that value. And so there is your Squirtle. But if you're not a good drawer, there is other options too. And one other option is I have a friend who makes stickers. And stickers is a great benefit to use, and they're fast and quick. You don't have to make the eyes, you just got to make a nose and mouth. And you can make a quick nose and mouth. That's really simple. So I'll show you how to look at the stickers. So I'm going to change this guy real quick. Give me a second. All right. So now we're going to make the sticker version. So the way she has it, she usually has like 12 of these in a pack. I prefer, like I said, she has them set this way, with like they're cross-eyed versions. I don't like them cross-eyed, especially when they're side by side. When it's like more of a pony where one eye and the other eye can't see each other, it's okay to do these two side by side. So I actually make my Squirtles, I usually get the same ones, the symmetry ones. So I grab these two, and then I would grab these two. Because there's 12, it's actually perfect. So you'd have two here, two here, two here, two here, and then you go 1 for here and 1 here. So you have enough for 6 Squirtles with one eye. But if you want to do them cross-eyed, that's fine. But I just prefer not to have them cross-eyed. So I'm going to show you what I would do. And the reason why I have an extra one, I think what happened was somehow one of the stickers just got peeled off. So that's why I have one extra. That being said, I'm going to grab these two because they're the same eye, not these two. So I'm going to grab this one. Oh, come on, this one. So grab these two, and then all I do is slap them on. Just 1, 2. And see how fast that is for drawing? You don't even have to draw. So that's a good option. I'll put a link down below on where to get her stickers. She has a variety of many other stickers, and they're really good too. And I use them too, especially when I'm in a hurry and I don't have time, because drawing this does take about 30 seconds to a minute. And also my princesses, when I make my eyes for my princesses, it takes 2 minutes right off the bat. So with her stickers, it takes me, well, the princess takes me 20 seconds or less, because you're doing an overlay, so you're peeling it off. And maybe it takes less than 20 seconds, but it's still cool. But I also do entertainment in between all that, because I have the downtime to entertain. But even when I draw, I do entertain them. So even with that 2-minute duration, I still entertain them through that process. But that being said, we're going with this. So with the stickers, they're fast to apply. You slap them on and you're okay. So now I just make quick eyes. Boom, boom. Nose, boom, boom. You know, and then a mouth. You could just do a quick mouth if you want. Not that hard. So, like I said, I'll leave a description down below to get the stickers, or other stickers that she has as well as available and all that. So I may show others in other videos of other stickers that I use for hers. That works wonders. So that's that. Or you could have that one. Alright guys, that's it for the Pokemon batch that I just did this week and the other weeks before. So if you haven't seen those, feel free to look those in the past. I'll put a show notes on 1 or 2 of them, so then you can go down the rabbit hole if you want to see those 3 or /4, 3.5, because 2 of them are Pikachu versions of 1, 2, and 3. So it depends on what level you are and also where you are as an artist would benefit you. So Pikachu's, like I said, the most popular Pokemon, and if you make at least one of them, they will, at least you could do that. So that's the option. Don't forget to hit the like button down below and hit the subscribe button. Like I said, every week I'm planning to do a video every week, and leave a comment. Tell me what Pokemon you like or what Pokemon you would be interested in seeing as a design, and maybe I will post it on my social media, or if it's easy to do as a tutorial, I'll just throw it in one of these tutorials and I'll teach you it. Not a problem. That's that, I guess. Yeah, so I'll see you next week, and we're gonna go with another worker design other than characters. It's actually my popular worker designs for the past couple years. I'm gonna show you, so get ready for those. So I'll see you next week. Later.